Hello everybody. My mic was far away there. That is not good. Oh, hello. I sadly wasn't here last week. Missed out. Well, I mean, wait. I need to think. I wasn't here round 9, and I wasn't here last week again, due to some switch arounds, due to a lot of commentators not being around, and well, I'm back. I'm excited to be back. I've missed Podium Tier quite a lot. I've just get to test if everyone can hear me alright. My mic's sounding alright. So, let me just mute my mic real quick. Okay, the mic is fine. Make sure to drop a comment down below. Excited to see what all you guys have been up to. Sadly, I've not been able to watch over the races, but oh, hello, Gazaman, the best lobby host in one hub in my opinion. We'll have Alex today joining us later. Just he's having to do some personal things now. But that'll be good. He's got an invite to the party. That's why there's blue screen to start. So let's just run through who we have so far. We have Elke Van. So, oh, well, Gazman, of course. Can't miss him out. You know, can't miss him out. We have Elke Van. He's had a decent season. We know he can definitely be further up than where he is, but it's due to a lot of unluckiness, I would say. As a matter, he's got the pace to be winning races like day in, day out, in my opinion, but just makes some errors and does some some of his moves are just a bit maybe not the smartest for Azamar, but definitely a very quick driver in this division. Next Iceman, now being a kind of we kind of knew he had the pace from the start of the season, but he just wasn't able to show it by getting lagging out of sessions, getting involved with quality incidents, and it wasn't allowing him to get a good start. And now he's been able to qualify pole position in up the top 3 almost every race, and I think he's won 2 races now, I want to say. Don't count me on it, cause I mean, yeah, just don't. Then we have Norwich City, which is someone who's I think been sitting there waiting to get in, or had to do something for the first like 9-10 rounds. But it's good to see him in. Liam, of course, the Scottish man himself. I mean, he's really proving himself to come back from a really low point in this the start of the season, where he made a couple big mistakes and maybe was a bit too aggressive, but is now really showing some amazing racecraft, and I definitely think he's up there for going to be driver of the season. Aaron J, I mean, same with both the Ferraris here, really quick, people that can win races and they have the pace too, but they seem to get themselves in a perfect position and somehow mess up. So I don't know if they've maybe been working on consistency while I was gone, but I hope they have, because I feel like that duo and the Ferrari are a very good duo. Aaron also fighting for the championship lead, and same with next Iceman. Daniel in the Haas, I mean, it's Daniel, isn't it? Nah, very good driver, fighting usually for top 10, just outside top 10 maybe, but he's consistent, always shows up, and a driver I think you would always love to have in a league. Evianen, great driver, has one win around Monaco, but I feel like, I mean, it wasn't, of course, you could say it was gifted, but I mean, you have to do a lot to win a race. I feel like this man has the potential to go out there and dominate a race, and I feel like we're going to see that. Boris, definitely someone, well, he was actually I think, the one that was sitting waiting, and he is a very good driver, very strong driver. He's came in and really kind of caused some problems with the top and the midfield. Now, I mean, Sepadoodle, the one that, I mean, was really got to have dominating start in, same with his teammate, of course, don't know if he's here today, but got to have a very dominating start, and I mean, he's still been driving really well, exceptionally well, but it seems like a lot of the drivers are just getting quicker and quicker, and a lot of them have now caught up to Zeppedo, and it's going to be a lot harder for him to try and get the championship this season. Foggy, great driver, always puts in as much effort as he can every race, and he's someone that, I mean, it's great to have in a league in general. Foggy, definitely better in the race than he is quali, so I'm hoping today maybe we can see him up in the top 5. I would like to see that. Riley, well, we know he's one of the quickest guys in this division, and he's really just been unlucky. So I hope to see more from Riley. He was one of the big hype drivers, or the hyped up drivers coming into this division, and sadly has kind of been disrupted in a way by showing his full potential. Okay, Van, we've been through ST Mats and now the McLaren. What a teammate Zeptero has here, but also one that likes to challenge him a lot. ST Mats hasn't had maybe the luck of most of the top guys, but definitely can hold his own and fight against them for a win. ST Mats, a very, very clean driver, and then you have myself and Alex in the spectator, but Alex will be joining us soon, of course. But that was today we have 14 drivers. 2 minutes left. We may have some more joining in, but Peter Parker isn't showing up. It seems Riley is flying the flag. Sorry, guys, for the racing point. But while I'm waiting, make sure to go to check out Next Level Racing, as they're a big championship sponsor really in One Hub. They're offering wheel stands, that will be granted to you and gifted to you if you win the title. Now, very important one. Next Level Racing help One Hub out a lot. Definitely go check them out. Very good quality, and to be honest, a good price for what you're getting. Very good price. 8 people in the stream. Welcome everybody. We're just waiting to get started here. Alex, I think, should be joining us midway through quali. I haven't done any pre-race interviews. I kind of just wanted to get back in the roll of things today. See how everything was, and I really am excited to get back today. We have a few guys in game chat. You don't usually see that much. Or is that a game chat? I mean, it says I'm in game chat, but I'm definitely in a party. I've definitely not been invited, so everything's all right there. Right. Got a few guys. We have Riley, Pete Parker, and Gazman in the chat so far. Now, I'm going to put out some predictions here. Consistently, Iceman has been up there at the top, so you cannot say that he would not be challenging for the win. As a matter, I definitely think he's in with a shot of a podium. There's no quality bans or anything today that I know of, and I don't think I've been put in my chat. Liam, I'm saying a top 7 would be a great result for him. Aaron needs to come home with a win, in my opinion, today too. Well, I mean, I don't know what the standings are. I'll check the standings right now for you guys. Sorry, got a bit of cold coming on, I think. Just checking my Twitter. Right. So this is how it goes. It's Aaron J in P1 the title fight right now with 140 points. So, I mean, he's leading by 3 points when next Iceman is chasing them behind, so that's the difference between the top two. Then Zepido, actually, I didn't realise this. 118, so he's 19 points behind Aaron. So the two McLarens, actually, they are in a good spot. They're in third and fourth. ST Max doesn't look to be challenging, but I mean, it does have El Kiavan 1 point behind them, and then there's another huge gap. So from ST Max to the leader is 26, and then from El Kiavan, like I said, 1 point behind. Then it's another gap of 22 points. Oh wait, is that? Oh, that's not from the leader. I'm okay. Sorry, guys. It's from each driver. So, yeah, it's 26 points from that split both the McLarens, and then 19 points it splits Iceman, which means Evianen, the Ferrari teammate, not being as lucky, is 22 points behind Del Chiavan. He needs a good result. He needs a good few results at the end of the season here to put him back in with the top 5 fight, because he's basically almost a full race win behind, and that's including if they don't retire and whatnot. Riley then following close behind him, 11 points separating, and then very close again is Azimatter, 1 point behind Riley. So let's just talk about that. A few drivers there should really be a lot further up. I mean, to be honest, I'm going to say this. If everything went to plan and there wasn't any incidents or no quality bans or anything like that, we could be seeing an 8-man fight for the title, in my opinion. That's by everybody's pace and what I've seen. But I just imagine that. An 8-man fight for the title. That's something that everybody would love to see. Thunder, Phoenix, and the both Alphas. The Alfa Romeo is only on 2 points. So, that's at the bottom of the grid. I mean, there's not... Alpha's really been struggling, I guess, to get up into that position. But I definitely feel that they have potential to... I mean, there's been a couple of times that they've just missed out, or they've been in and then they've crashed. But I definitely see that Alfa Romeo's being up there by the end of the season, and possibly, I mean, what their goal will be. Let's see what the team constructors are. So it's McLaren in the lead by 1 point. So the constructors battle is a lot closer, I would say, than the whole of the driver standings. Yeah, and except from the big gap that it goes behind the top 3. So it goes McLaren with 210, then followed 1 point behind is Ferrari, then followed 15 points behind Ferrari is Mercedes. And then there's a huge drop off to Haas, which is 88 points. And then 10 points is Racing Point behind them. Then it goes Williams to 65, so 31 behind Racing Point. Renault, 12 points behind Williams. Williams doing a good job. I mean, you don't see this in real life. Aston Martin, Red Bull, 1 point behind Renault. But then Toro also 12 points. Well, the sister Red Bull team. So Red Bull have not really had the season I don't think they were hoping for. But then again, they've had a few swaps here and there with their drivers. We had Liam going from Renault to Red Bull, and I feel like that's worth a lot. Toro Rosso, 40 points, like I said, and then Alfa Romeo with 3. Well, that's just a shame. But I do see Alfa Romeo being up there. We're just waiting for Alex to join in shortly. So let me get all the settings up here. Somebody's coming out. I feel like they need to change the colours on this game because the Renault and the Haas look very similar in the Sauber and the Ferrari look very close. But that's Riley Bice going in. Riley Bice being the first car out on the track today. Luckily we did not have the ref glitch with him. And we have sound. Let's go with a little onboard shot on his outlap. So we'll watch him set the banker lap for everybody. He's on the hard tyres, so this makes me believe that he will be in the mediums when he finishes this qualifying session. But that can always change. Can always change due to everybody else being on the softs, or maybe too big of a drop off compared to you in the softs. So we'll have to see. Maybe he's just getting a few runs in. But at this point, I would say that he is qualifying on the mediums today, as it looks like most of the top guys are doing that. Trying to have a look here. Oh yeah. Comments. Kelvin North. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Kelvin. Avan mixed. Rip. Oh, sorry. Wait. Mixed RIP. I'm confused. Wet race. So dry wet. Okay, Van leaving the session. Well, that's just spiced all up. Gazman, could you tell me if it's full wet? Oh wait, I just realised the sound was on. Sorry, guys. I don't know if that just came on there or whatnot, but sorry. So is it full wet for the race, or is it intermediate? So I would like to know, please. So Riley comes back in, so there's no point on pitting on these mediums. No point. Or sorry, no point setting a lap on the mediums, big hards and mediums or anything like that. You just better going out all soft if there's going to be a full wet race. Oh, so it's dry then heavy rain too. Oh right, okay. Then they do. They go the mediums. So we're gonna see okay, so well people, so right, here's what the weather's saying from Gadaman. Thank you, Mr. Weatherman. Drive, then it goes to full wet, and then we might be seeing some light rain by the end. So well people maybe make the call stick on the heavy, stick on the full wets, or maybe make that change for the intermediates, better lap time, and see if you can catch us top guys. So Evidid was setting the first lap there, and Norwich City with a 1:14, 4/10 off Zepididal. It's LK Van back. No, he's not. Boris on his outlap. He's on the mediums. Only driver on the mediums on the grid at the moment. Let's watch Liam here. And none right now. It looks like he's already back to the lap. As turn 1 is one of the trickiest corners to not get in a validation on this game, and I feel like it's a bit unrealistic, as you do see Hamilton and that going literally to Narnia and back for that area. But let's see Aaron, the beautiful Scarlet Red Ferrari, goes round the final 2 corners, and what can he say? Evian says the fastest lap, but Aaron beats it by another about 2.5 times. Good lap there from Aaron and Evian, being out his episode by 1/10 there. But remember, these are the hard compounds, so they can go another lap, and it looks like that's what Zepidid was doing. Oh wait, no, he's keeping it in none. So maybe he's going to go for... what you do is, for instance, you'll do this, right? Okay, Van, see how I'm changing what the players say. You'll go to your name, like that, and then you click X, and it should say take control. If not, then you're just going to have to sit the qualifying out. But, I mean, I don't know if you put your setup on and whatnot, but that is how you do it. Zepdoodle, let's suspect him. He's still not on a lap. Norwich City, is he on a lap? Nope, he's on the pits. It seems the Liam might be on a lap here. Nothing happening in the other Haas garage. But Boris comes back into the pits. So I think people are taking the safe option here, going in the hard to now. Because they're going to see what everybody else does. But let's watch Aaron for another lap here, or who's further up? Evie Allen's about to finish his lap here. Or he's about to start his lap. Oh, Matter goes top by about 80. I don't know what to say there. Oh fucking, that's not a good lap there in the softs. Maybe just slamming on the brakes at the end there. Aaron, right. Oh wait, no, it was Zepto further up. Who was it that was further up? ST Matt's on the lap. Aaron's further up. He's on none. ST Matt, he's on none. Stevie Annan, he's on 5. So is Zepto. Going around the hairpin, that's a very nice line there. But didn't hold full momentum. Yellow flag in sector 2, is that Evian? Oh, it's just Gasman letting his teammate past there. As you go flying round the right hander there. Using all that surf possible there on the left. Then making the very off camera. I hate this corner on the wheel, it feels really bad and sickening to be honest. Evian has backed out his lap, and Zepto sets a lap that goes better than his teammate, but not pole position. What about Aaron's on his lap now? Goes into turn 2, that is. Now turn 3, right onto straight. He's gonna get some toe off here actually of his Zepto. So the McLaren assisting a championship rival. I mean, you don't see that very often. Yeah, let me just check real quick if... Oh, what happened there? What has happened here? I don't know what's happened. Has there been a glitch in the... Right, well, what has happened? So we'll have a look back on the Aaron. Oh, he's back to his lap anyway. Let's see, anybody on a lap? My suggestion, no. My suggestion is to you guys, leave and rejoin back, because I don't think you're getting out of that situation anytime soon. Next is Iceman. Gunning for it here. And to overtake around the fast right-hander. And into the off-camber left-hander. Getting a nice exit there. Stable on the throttle, make sure he's not spinning out. Can he... I need to check even hands car. Has he improved there? It's trying... Oh my god. Yeah, we've got to have a restart. No, nobody can get back in the pits. What is this? Can we just have a question? What is going on? What the hell is going on? So, pit crew, we will be with you shortly. Oh, there we go. Just leave, guys. When oh, it's just they're getting disqualified. Yeah, we've got to have a restart. Gazman, restart. Surely. There's people that just get DSQ'd and everything there, that's a bit unfair. That's literally a full-on glitch, I think we should have a restart personally. But, I don't know what to do there. What happened? Somebody's gonna take a screenshot of that and like put it in Twitter because that. What? Is anyone out? No, nobody's out now. Who's that coming back out? It's Toro Rosso. The Zeke. Somebody that, well, very good driver in this division, consistently doing well. Well, I'm gonna say that, I think he did actually get himself involved with a collision a few weeks back, but, I mean, from that on, I mean, it's a league racing. Well, it's a season of league racing, so you're expected to make a collision at least once, because the contact model in this game is absolutely shocking, and let's be honest, it needs fixed. I don't know, I still can't figure out what actually happened there. Well, I mean, it looks like okay, Van actually got it. If all you can just rewind like a minute or two, you'll see the weirdest thing ever. If any of you guys missed it. I mean, I'm confused. Did Iriana's car get stuck? Like, that's what I'm thinking, but let's watch the Zeke here. That's gotta be invalidation, surely. Let's have a look. It might not be. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We'll get a restart. Because I feel that, by the way, you're gonna keep seeing blue screens pop up. I'm just checking if there is a restart. Yeah, you can validate it as that. Okay, there. For Zeke. Right. Okay, man. Let's watch him. Let's just change some. Unfair on the driver's side, right? Yeah, I do agree, but it's also maybe too far in, I would say. You see, if that happened in the first like 5 minutes, then yes, but the fact is we had 8 minutes to go. As Norwich City goes up top with a 111.8, just going all out in the soft tires. Don't think that's the best strategy to go with though. I feel like the mediums is the way to go. What I would say is, I don't know if there's a way to really start that. I've just been attacked by a big tic tac box. Oh, and now a turtle just hit me in the head. Brilliant. Just sitting here waiting for these final moments of qualifying to get started. I'm missing my Alex, you know. Oh, yeah, restart. Sorry for the blue screen. Start. Alright, so okay, go all the way through quali once again, guys. I might actually restart the streaming. Yeah, I think we should maybe. I don't know. I'll see what's happening here. I'm literally gonna screen record what happened. And screen record. I'm honestly so confused on what happened there though. And I definitely think it did deserve a restart. Foggy and Devianin. I don't. I've been very confused there. Yeah, I'm actually gonna send it now. Right, I think I'm gonna end this stream. I've got an invite here. It's just not fun when you have to restart. I've got to admit. Because I'm racing in Pursuit, I have to get practice and stuff done. I'm just asking if I should restart the stream. Okay, I meant to keep going, so we're gonna have an extra long stream here. And, well, I mean, let's keep going. There's not much to talk about now, though. The guys were looking quick in there. It looks like we had a 5-man fight for the pole position in our hands. But I guess it could all change now. My audio just went down because I touched my mic. You love to see it, Codemasters. Esports ready, they say. Right, we're readying up, boys. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen. Man, I was excited. It's a shame as well, because like I was getting ready for the race, getting my voice all ready for the start. It was gonna be an epic start, and now that happened. And two drivers got disqualified. Like if two drivers didn't get disqualified, it would have been fine. It would have been fine, but I mean, I tried to suggest. Oh, we could be seeing a different weather, just being dynamic. So it might not be dry, full wet, intermediate anymore. I mean, I wouldn't mind having a link that just had full dry because I feel like it shows the best drivers, could you say? But I mean, no, of course, intermediate. Or maybe like, I don't know, have a. I feel like it'd be quite cool if you could possibly make a league that is all originally dry, but then they do like a pick out the hat or like the spinny wheel selector thing for all the tracks and pick out ones that will be wet, and then so you'll have about 4 wet races in the whole season. It would be absolutely shocking. Imagine if you all your blooming races. Oh. Okay, what's... It seems that Alex will not be joining us all night, sadly. That's actually quite a shame. He's currently having to go to the hospital, guys. So send all your wishes to Alex. It's not Alex that's thinking, I don't think. Family member, I'm sure. But everybody send their wishes over to him. I mean, that's just... Oh, so it seems like it's not raining. It's not rained all season. This fine. I think the restart was needed actually. It would have been a shame if Falky anyway didn't get to qualify, and it would have ruined most of the race in my opinion. But we're gonna watch and go on board with Aaron here. Seems see that's how tricky it is. You can invalidate it that easily. Just remembered I had to put all this on. Sorry guys. So everybody's on the hard compound except from Foggy. And okay man, is he not in the session? Okay man, it's okay. Wait, am I okay man in the thing? Yeah, he won't be able to take over a car then. North City send this first lap there. Let me head down. Oh Jesus! Almost fell over myself there. Right, let's watch who's further on. It's gonna be Liam, innit? Yep, it's Liam, the other Scot man, my other Scotsman. As there's not too many of the Scots in the racing community, but the ones that we have are all nice people. And Liam goes P2, Foggy with a P5. Looks like the pace is not good for Foggy today. I mean, that's not Foggy type pace. He's on a faster compound and set a 1:14.4. Not having the luck. Norwich City though up there in P2, as a matter, just beats him. ST Matt's also up there with a 1:13.7, so not with the top two there. Well, Aaron is on another lap as he goes around the final to Benz. Up to the line. P1 with a 1 lap. Good lap there from the Ferrari driver. I just want to get to the race, you know. Like, it'd be good if we could do something like, if there was a restart for quali, everybody must retire. Well, let everybody, if not on a lap, by the 6th minute, you must retire. That's what I think. I think it would make a lot of sense. Iceman got a fan in the comments there. Welcome TTX5. Norwich City selecting the medium compound. Aaron still in P1. He's going to go for another lap here, I think. Zepidoodle though, into the third sector we go. Around the swooping right hander, the McLaren absolutely sending it round there. Then going for the very off camera bumpy left hander that Vettel went straight on in very tricky conditions. Now round the final two bends, it's a very good line, doesn't go too wide. Seems like he's maybe not maximising everything, but can he go pole? No, he can't. It's a 1:13.6 there, not challenging his title rival Aaron. Next Iceman isn't on an out lap. I reckon Aaron actually is on another lap. Yes, he is. It doesn't have DRS activated. Or did it? Oh, hey Tom. Sorry, by the way, for the last time, I mean, I've never said this to you before, but it's 2 T's, not 1 T, man. Damn. Hello, Midnight? Or Jack? You two really need to go look at my Twitter right now. Zepidoodle coming into the pits. Foggy in the pits now. Liam looks to be coming in with that ERS. Daniel though on a lap, really going for it in the Haas. That's looking very good. I mean, does it? His logos over it. And he comes into the pits there. As a matter, around the final corner he goes. The mare comes up the line. Can he go pole? Yes, he does by 2 times. Very good from Matter right there. That was a very good lap to take Aaron off the top step of the podium. But next Iceman, I'm sure, is coming up the line. He goes P2 for 1:12.9, beating out Aaron with around about a 10th there. Very good lap there. SC Matt's in the pits, but is in P4, beating out his teammates. Epton not having the best weekend possibly, or the start to the weekend. as we would have thought. Riley looks to be maybe setting up a lap as he is on low ERS. Riley setting his lap here. Let's stay on board with Riley here as he goes around turn 1. He's done well there. Really got the turn in that he needed, and that's a perfect turn 1 right there. As he breaks now into turn 2. Round the hairpin he goes. Making a wide and tight entry. He's lost the back end though. You don't want to be touching that curb on the entry. But he still continues his lap as he makes his way through, well, up the hill now. Into turn 5? 4? Don't count me on it, as per usual, because I don't know. But he gets a very nice exit there and sets himself up for the flat out right hander into the nice, I don't know if you would call that a hairpin or just a very, very sharp left hander. But he just does it very well. Now he goes for the flying right hander. Not as much commitment as some of the other guys there, but definitely finding a lot of speed and grip as he's using all the track there, including the AstroTurf on the exit. Now making his way through the final corner. Can Riley, it's been a very clean lap, I've got to say, after a little loss the back end, but he only goes P6. Behind the medium runners, just to say though, but I mean, I think if he wants to be challenging big positions, it's got to be quicker than that. Which I definitely think there's a few attempts that he could take off that lap. And he knows he could have done that, I think. Zepto low on a lap in the nice papaya orange McLaren. With the blue. I mean, what do you think of the McLaren livery, guys, in the chat? Do you think they should keep it? Or do you think we should get a little change? I mean, they're going to Mercedes engine. I would love to see the silver McLaren back. I mean, I feel like that would be a great thing to have. Benny is in chat. Who else? Right, so Zepto coming. Oh, he did improve there. Sorry, guys. Didn't notice that. He's very close to his teammate, so we have a very close McLaren fight. And then a very close top 3 fight, I would say. Yeah. They're all. Well, let me see this. I can actually. The top 6 are 5 times of each other. Favorite McLaren, what would you say, Tom? And Tom in the chat. I would say 20. 2013 maybe? 2012? One of them. I think it's gotta be 2013. I don't know. Well, who is out in the lap? Aaron is on an out lap currently with 5 minutes left to go. He's on the medium compound. And he likes the orange. Well, I mean, I do like the orange, and but I know I do love a nice change. And I mean, how long have they had the orange? They had I hated delivery from 2017, the black and the orange. I felt like it just looked like a wannabe tiger, and it just didn't suit the car really. Let's see who's in the lap. Foggy on the soft, so we spun, and that's a wheel off. Unlucky there from Foggy. Very tricky. First corner. As Aaron goes zooming past him at full speed. Boris is taking a trip into the grapple, coming into the pits there. But unlucky for Voggy there. Evianen goes pole there by half a tenth. Very good lap there from Evianen, showing he's got the pace. He's showing what he's worth here on the medium tyre. And here comes Aaron up. Well, no, not up. He's going to go up to the right-hander. Flat out. Keeps hitting hot lap, which I'm noticing a lot of the drivers in Podium Tier do all this season. The overtake is quicker in a straight line. It drains more ERS, but it uses it to its full potential, and I think these guys are missing out on a lot of speed here as he goes around the fast right-hander. Not as much commitment as I've seen before, but setting a very nice exit there. Into the final two corners, we got a very nice shot here, and it's a very clean last two corners. Up the line, can he go pole? Yes, he does, by 4/10. Actually, not to remember, Evianen's lap was actually done on a set of mediums when all the other laps were done on a set of hards. So Evianen will not be staying there, I don't think. It'll be about P6. As Gazman goes P7 there. 9 off the lead, sorry guys, I forgot to change that actually. So 1:12.3 from Aaron, that's a lap to beat really. But I mean that is about the gap, or the difference between the medium and the hard, I would say. Both McLarens are coming out. Let's see if that's organised. I think this. No, it's not. That would have been a good organisation there if they'd done it for the tow. But sadly not. I love to see some good teamwork. I've not seen too much of it this season, but when I have praised them on it. We love good teamwork. Especially when you're teammates. It would be odd if you weren't teammates and you just helped each other out. And quality. In the race, it's a smart thing if you're in a party with somebody, maybe just say, right, you're quicker than me, just go past me and use them to pull you up the grid. I think that's a smart play, I would say. I don't know why Aaron's still out. I think he's going to go for another lap. Maybe thinks it's not strong enough. But here comes Zepidido. Now about to enter the third sector. No, I think that's the third sector right there. Through the fast right-hander, that looks a lot quicker than Aaron. Now in the bumpy left-hander, I really think they should fix that corner. Using that turbo on the right. It's looking for a very strong lap from Zepidido, but can he beat Aaron? It looks like he's running a very low car setup, and he doesn't. I feel like that is a problem that he's actually having. His car is it's reacting too much to the track and the way elevation changes. But ST Matt's coming around the final corner. Can he beat his teammate? Yes, he can. He goes second. 3 or 4 times, I would say, yeah, 4 times behind Aaron. And Bart is actually going P3 there. Well, 12-8, splitting the group really. Zepidido, I mean, I don't know, maybe he had a very strong final sector. Anyway, right, okay, the two Mercs are the main guys that we're going to look at here, but I need to check Zepidido, third sector. His third sector there was a 12-8. Oh, a 12, yeah. Aaron's dominated Zepidido's lap there. Just didn't feel as fast, maybe because it was a bit more clean or whatnot. Aaron has retired. Riley going P2. Well, 1:12.4. About 1/10 behind Aaron. That's a very good lap there from Riley right at the end. Matter though coming across the line in one moment. The the Mercedes doing very... Oh, Nazimatter takes pole position as next is Iceman. Only gets P4, but Azimar getting pole position. Can he take this to the end? Can he? I mean, he's had great qualifying results in the past. He has the pace to win races. Can this be... Wait, I need to check if this is the first race win or whatnot. Twitter, wait a minute. But here we go. This is the qualifying results. Azimar P1. Aaron closely behind by P2. Riley then in P3. That was surprising, but I did say he had the pace. Next Iceman in P4. ST Matt in P5 in the McLaren. Getting bet by, well, being his teammate actually today. Boris in P6 over 112.8. Then Evianen followed behind him, not setting the best lap. Either did Sepidero, setting a 12.8. That's not really what I expected from them. Gazman in P9. That's, I would say, a good qualifying for Gazman. Daniel P10, where he usually is. And Norwich City P11. And I'm just too slow in that usually. FTRO. Foggy saying sorry for some reason, don't know why. Right. Azimatters yet to have a win, so this could be his first win of the season here. Can he pull it off? I mean, it's a very close grid today, or tonight, should I say. So sadly Alex will not be joining us for the race, but I mean that qualifying seemed a lot better than the last. A lot more entertaining at the end there. Have we got a glitch here? No. Oh no, it's because they're having to wait for the... Remember that for tonight. Pursuits here, don't want to be getting any penalties for that. As I'm just weirdly spreading vanilla oil or wax on my hands. Because, like, you know, it smells good. And here we go for the formation lap. It's Azimatter that leads him off. Aaron behind them, then Riley, then Iceman in P4, ST Max P5, Boris, YV in P6, Evianen in P7, then the other McLaren Sepidero getting bet by his teammate today. Maybe not a usual sight for a lot of them, seeing him all the way that far down in P8. Gazman in P9, Daniel in P10, Norwich City in P11. It seemed like he had good quality pace, maybe just didn't have the luck this time round. Liam in P12, not the best quality for him. We know he can do better than that in the race, so Foggy just the same as Liam. We know he's quicker in the race. Zeke just the same as well. A lot of these guys are a lot quicker in the race, and they usually just snatch up that last few positions. But I mean, only 14 drivers racing tonight means that the people that are on them fresh tyres have a huge advantage. The less drivers there are, the more advantage there is. Azimatter going around quickly. He's got a 2-second gap to Aaron in the formation lap. Aaron not maybe holding up the grid a bit more. Wanting these tyres as warm as possible. As we get ready to set off. Azimatter's really flowing that went flying that third sector to get away. Right, so as I wipe my hands now, I get ready for what should be a great race. I'm gonna leave all the settings off the now I think I've used guys to the most. I don't know what the word I'm wanting to use. But here we go. Just waiting for the red light. Right. 5 red lights are out and away we go. And it's a bad start from Azimar. Aaron's going to challenge him down the inside. Cuts the corner a bit, but Azimar goes wide, allowing Aaron to get the possession. Riley holds P3, but not for long. His next Iceman down the inside as we have big fights going in the background there. Hevianen losing a lot of possessions off the start, as it seems like a lot of lag. Now we have the DRS train affecting us. Well, the slipstream effect at the moment. Azimar round the outside is going to be for the hairpin. Can the Ferrari hold him back? No, he's not. He's not going to fight him too much in this first lap. Riley, though, trying it round the outside. We've got yellow flags in sector 2. Who's rounding? It's a Ferrari. Why did I say McLaren? Of Evianen, he's not had a great start there. He's been punted off. Foggy now into P13. Not moved up, and it's a late break for him. Getting used to the hard tyres as they're going to be very cold at the moment. So let's see, Aaron needs to stay close to Azimar, cannot let him get too far away. Riley needs to do the exact same. ST Mats, I mean, now he's got Iceman behind them, who's obviously made a mistake after challenging Riley. But if ST Mats can stick with these top guys and then pull off a gap of 1 second in the first 3 laps to next Iceman, it's going to be sorted. But is that possible? With the speed that Iceman has, Epitol also trying to stick with Iceman. Then Boris trying his hardest to keep Norwich City behind on them fresh mediums that he's selected. And he's really chasing them down. Can he get it in the slipstream though? Or who is running more? And yellow flag sector 1 who's spun. Oh, and it's Daniel who's had problems there. As the Red Bulls are tussling for position, same with Foggy and Dzik. As ST-Max gets very close to the rear end of the racing point of Riley Byes, but that isn't going to be the position there, as Riley Byes doing a very good job at defending, but has also lost that 1 second gap and is holding up the pack at the moment. ST-Max needs to get past her. He's going to have a very quick Zeppedo and Iceman right behind them. But he's trying as hard as he's lost a bit of time in this third sector, but needs to continue to push. These first opening laps around Germany are crucial to where your position is going to be at the end of the Grand Prix, as Aaron is really chasing down Azimar. DRS enabled and he's in the DRS, and now it's going to be all up to Aaron and Azimar. Can Azimar defend the Ferrari from the charge, or can he not? Riley Byes just trying his hardest to catch up, but Zeppedo's out the race. And he's possibly been spun out. Daniel as well, retired in the pits. Yep, retired in the pits. Evianen's going to continue his race, it looks like, but on the hard compound. Aaron has not made an overtake. Riley now a 2 second gap. ST Mats in 4th. Next Iceman, as that looked like somebody was spinning there, as we've got a free wide and Foggy gets past. Foggy's lost the back end for the fly right hander. Liam's back down the inside as the sister Red Bull team looks on at Liam, making a very good move down the inside. Foggy struggling. Is that wing damage possibly? It looks to be for a Red Bull of Liam. Yes it is. The Red Bull of Liam has wing damage. That is not the best, as it's a virtual safety car and the race can calm down. Dzik, 5 second penalty for collision with Foggy there. What's happened? Has he got a puncture? Wait, he's got wing damage. Something's happened with these bottom guys that we missed. Yep, there's a lot of wing film. Yeah, it must have been there that they've made that collision. This has allowed Evian to catch up to all these guys that have made incidents, and he's not maybe going to have the most boring race. But certainly these guys making the pit stop now are saving a lot of time. and getting ready for the next shard he's going to make it as a matter. But it's been a first good few laps there at the start, very eventful. But there we go, virtual safety car is over, and Aaron is just in 9 tenths, so he's lost a bit there, it seems, in that transition from the virtual safety car to racing. But he's definitely picking away at that 9 tenths once again, and it seems like the faster car at the moment. But we have said this before, but then when he moves to the next tyre, his pace falls off a bit more. But as he makes his way round the first corner, chasing down the Merc as fast as possible into the hairpin, he's got a lot of time gained there, about 4 times gained in that first sector. Can he get him though? It's a 6 tenths difference. I think it's too much at the moment, as I don't think they're going to have the DRS there. Oh no, he does, he has an overtake, but that's not going to be enough. Just going to close up now. Riley now 2.9 seconds. ST Matt's being attacked from behind, and it's Nexus Iceman putting on the pressure there with North City on them fresh mediums, putting on the pressure in the Alfa Romeo car. He looks to be having a great start to this race. Boris YV now down in P9 on the hard compound, Liam on the hard compound, Gazman on the hard compound, and Foggy's opted for the mediums. So I don't know if maybe he's hoping for a safety car or whatnot, but I hope to see a lot of these guys back up in the fight, because we're missing a lot of them now. Here we go, Aaron really wringing the neck of the Ferrari to get around these corners and catch up to Azimatter. It's going to be a big challenge. Azimatter messes up turn 1 once again. He seems to be struggling there, and possibly that's where we could be seeing the big overtake made. It's one of the hardest corners to make an overtake around here, especially though turn 1, and it's definitely one of the most dangerous ones you can make, as it's the car will turn, well, the car ahead will turn in, and it's with the contact model in this game, you are done for on the inside. Rally now 3.6 seconds. He's not got the pace on the top 2, but ST Mats is struggling to get past. I think it's more because Iceman's actually been behind him, and Norwich City is putting the pressure on Iceman, but losing a bit of time now. Maybe making a mistake that lap. That's a 25-second gap from Liam to the top, well, to 6th place. So Liam needs to put in a few, well, needs to really be on pace with these guys to try and make something work. Anybody gonna make a overtake in the start finish straight? No, they won't. ST Matt's chasing down Riley Byes, but I don't think he's not. Oh, but he's gained a lot in the braking section, but overshot the corner. He's a 6 tenths difference. Next Iceman, I think, looks more competitive behind them. There's no DRS for North City, but I think he will get it here once. Next Iceman makes a move down the inside, maybe. He's not close enough. He's not pushing enough for the overtake, so I don't think he wants it just yet. Aaron though, 3 tenths is the difference between 1 and 2. And it's getting very close going into the third sector. Just in 1 second. But the Ferrari and the Merc really going at it here around Germany. Reminds me of Sebastian Vettel. Is somebody's off track there, and it was ST Matt. Reminds me of a Sebastian Vettel Hamilton kind of fight. What we're seeing here is nothing really happening, but something will occur very, very shortly, but we just don't know when. Next is Iceman up into P4, making the overtake on ST Matt. He's obviously made that mistake, or possibly let him by and said, right, you have a shot, I can't get past him, you take control. As a matter though, needs to look for a good exit or a good performance. Defensive move here, possibly. As a matter, will have to do something to keep this Aaron behind, because he's got tons of ERS. Both of them do, and it's going to be down the inside. He's not went for it, Aaron has. I don't think he needs to be honest. I think he's being quite smart about that. He's going to make the move where they're going to lose the less amount of time. As they go up the hill, the left, you don't have to use any ERS in that area because you're not really using much power, and you're only using power for the little straight there going into the right hander. Now again, you're right back down to none for this whole sector. He's lost a few attempts there. So Liam and Boris going at it into the hairpin. Can Boris get a better exit? Yes, he has, with the grip on them hard tyres. Down the inside for the flying right hander. The Renault goes as Renault versus Red Bull. I mean, we could be seeing another change here. Liam, who came from Renault to Red Bull, Boris went into Renault, and the Renault has got past the Red Bull. I don't think that's going to be in that fight though, as next Iceman is right on the tail of Riley, but can Riley keep him behind? Aaron also trying to get back up to Azimatter, closing it but not got it yet. Next Iceman here, really closing, aggressive move to the right hand side of the track. Down the inside he goes on the medium compound of tyres, all of them are actually, in this top fight, and it's a great exit for him as well. Oh, very, very fantastic move from the other Mercedes there. Aaron really needs to get a move on now. You're really in a situation where you're now in a pinch, and he cannot waste any time to stick behind Azimatter. Needs to focus on getting past and setting some hot laps in here as he goes in. Well, as we're in the final sector here, it seems like this is where he loses some time. But it seems he's minimised what he's lost there in the past, and he's now 4 times the difference. He needs to hold this so into turn 1 he goes, maximising the track limits. Now 3 times as the gap as they go into the hairpin. We're going to see a big fight back here. North City now behind ST Mats as well, but we need to watch Aaron. Aaron is now overtake, DRS, there's no defence surely for Azimatter, but he's not closing sector 1. What's happened? I don't know, but we gotta have to go back, and Aaron's not made the overtake. You cannot be waiting around. Iceman is catching about 5 times the lap, and it looks like ST Mats did maybe have a half spin or something there in sector 1, because Norwich City is right past him, and it seems like he's struggling on them tyres, ST Mats is. But can Norwich City make his way up to Riley, as he's also struggling on these tyres it seems, and then to make the overtake on him, as he is on the fresh medium, member, so he is going to have probably a 2 lap longer of distance, so his tyres right now will be a lot more fresh than these guys, I would say, because the higher percentage your tyres get, the more they're going to wear and the faster they wear. But Aaron really sticking with Azimatter. He's got to make the move this lap, I would say. But they've not lost too much time. They've kind of kept it the same. Both of them pushing. Azimatter wants to win. Aaron wants to win. He needs to win to make, well, to further his lead in the championship, which is only 3 points in now compared to the Iceman. So getting first would definitely be a bonus for the Ferrari driver, but it's definitely a big bonus for the Merc team if they get 2 and 3 as it stands. Evianen 8 laps old, hard tyres, about, well, let's see, he is about 46 seconds behind the lead car right now, and that seems, well, I keep saying it seems, it looks to be Evianen is out the kind of race, but he is going to try and bring up some points. But ST Mats comes back in Norwich City here, putting on the pressure, and it's down the inside into the hairpin, and now we go back into the sharp left-hander, and there's an overshoot from Norwich City there, but the clean driving in ST Mats make sure there is no damage or anything caused by that. But I would say a dangerous overtake from Norwich City. But as Liam and Boris still go at it, and that's just allowing Foggy's strategy to probably go to plan now, as he is on the mediums, and he's on a charge for them to. ST Mats doesn't get the move done there on Norwich, he probably would have, as Riley's really just pushing a bit too hard, I think. But next Iceman, crucially gaining on these guys by quite a hefty lot. I think the gap was 4 seconds. Now here goes Aaron round the outside in a hairpin. The Ferrari tries to make the move. Can he get a better grip? Usually it offers better grip around the outside, but as a matter, it's let's not talk about that. There we go. And my voice should be back in the game. I noticed it was dying, but Aaron doesn't get the move done there. That's a big loss, I would say, for the Ferrari driver. As a matter, doing a great defensive job, and he's really just holding him up here for next Iceman to catch. Riley actually not losing as much time as I would thought, nor City not gaining as much as I would thought. But again, these two fight. Okay, right. I need to go get a drink, but I don't want to leave. So, right, once the pit stops come, I'll have a drink. But that's Aaron's first penalty of the day. That seemed like somebody had went for a move, and it was Liam diving it down the inside in the sharp left-hander. But he does not get the move done. I think that's going to be Boris's chance to get away now. But Foggy is right there now, and he is on the faster compound. As Aaron, here he goes again, but he's being a very safe and mature driver, not wanting to ruin anybody's race and just wanting to get the best result possible. He knows that his championship rivals directly behind him, and I would say Aaron can keep him behind, but he doesn't want to be in this pinch situation. And I don't think Azimar is going to be the type of teammate at this part of the season to let his teammate pass. I feel like he will. Oh, as my controller's disconnected. Sorry, guys. This is not. Oh, Jesus. Wait a minute. This was definitely not went to plan. I've had 2 voice cracks in the space of 2 laps, and then my blooming controllers went out of charge. And we're back in. Oh, it looks like Aaron's in the pits. And going in a hard compound. He's going to go for the undercut strategy. I mean, this is important. What are the Mercs going to do here? Who's going to pit first? I mean, Azimatter has the first choice, and he is in first. Well, was fighting for first position there. So I think he'll definitely pit straight away just to cover it off. But that's not what you're going to want there. That's definitely lost him about 2-3 tenths, and the pressure's on. Aaron's really going to be going for it at this point, as there's a bigger fight going on between ST Mats and Norwich City once again, as ST Mats comes back at him, being pushed all the way to the white line, and is very close, but ST Mats not taking any risks today, it seems. But he's got a good exit there, but it seems like nothing is going to happen of that. Liam catching Boris, so is there going to be another little dive? No. Right, as a matter, into the pits he goes. Gets the car slowed down enough. Now, next Iceman was going to have to push a lot, but let's see where Aaron is. He's coming into the second last corner here, into the final one now. Where's Azimatter? He's now making his way out the pits. Aaron, oh, this is going to be close. Oh, it's very close. He gets past him though. Importantly, Azimatter misses out, but he is in the DRS, so that is a big thing, and he's right on the tail of Aaron. So all Aaron's work can just be wasted here just because of DRS. Will it happen? It has to. Azimatter seems to be the quicker car in the straight line. He moves to the left hand side of the track, and Aaron is basically defenseless there as Azimatter makes his way out of the pits. But they can't waste too much time fighting, as I'm sure next Iceman is going to make its way into the pits this lap. Same with Riley. Norwich City pushing as much as possible. 14 lap old mediums. He's definitely getting the worst side of them tyres, but he is, remember, on fresh ones from the start of this race, so he didn't have to qualify on these. Or at least I thought. Wait, I need to make sure of this. Nope, don't. 8. Yeah. He qualified P11. Right, and both of them make their way in. So it's Aaron right behind Azimatter next, Iceman. Has he lost time? I think he has. Yes, he has. He's lost a lot of time to the top guys there. It's a 5 seconds. The difference is now. All the work that he'd done has now been wasted because he had to stay out another lap. But here goes Aaron on the left hand side. It's going to be a copycat move it seems. But Azimatter has the pace in the straight line and he dives it back down the inside. Aaron going to be forced out the wide onto the curb there, and there's no grip out there it seems today. But if they keep battling like that into the hairpin, that's about a 4-10 disadvantage to someone who isn't battling, which is Iceman, making his way and charging for the top 2. Riley also, can he maybe do a better stint on these tyres? Norwich City really going for it as well with ST Mats. I mean, this is a battle. This is probably going to last all race it seems. Same with the one that's going on behind them, which is Liam and Boris, and it looks like Boris doesn't make a move yet. Foggy's took a long time to actually get up to these two, surprisingly, on their medium tyres. I thought he would be right up there as soon as possible. Evian, 1 second difference to Gazaman. He's really been struggling after that whole lap 1 incident that happened. Riley buys with a 3-second penalty. But he's just trying to stick as close as they can because anything can happen. But here goes Aaron once again. He's very close, probably closer than ever. And it goes now into the hairpin. He's trying it again around the outside. Switch back. Possibly he's going to have... no. It's not going to happen there. Unless he goes for it in this corner. He's gaining. He's very close. Azimatter defends. I think he's going to let him have the corner there. Yes, he does. Yellow flags in sector 3. I can see what's up with somebody, and it's the Zeke. As there's a big fight. Oh, and Liam tries to get on the accelerator a bit too early and slaps into the back of Boris and gets a very similar wing damage to what he had earlier. That's a shame for the Red Bull driver. That was a good battle, but you keep battling that lap after lap, something is bound to happen, and you can already tell the difference in speed, and he will let Foggy past here. And I feel like could he go? Yeah, he can go on the mediums. It will be a stretch, but definitely be better for him. He's going to stay out a couple more laps, I would say. Aaron though, here he goes down the inside this time. He can't get it done. It's been a lot of times he's tried to make the move, but again, Azimatter somehow now finds the grip on the outside where Aaron wasn't getting any. This might just be a setup difference, but there's a big battle going on. Norwich City versus ST Mats. Norwich City with a really fantastic and brilliantly orchestrated switchback, and he's going to do it around the outside. The Alfa Romeo goes down the inside. That's a very hard corner to go side by side. Clean driving these two are doing all race, and as next Iceman makes his way up to the top 2, like catching now 2 seconds from the pit stop. Aaron pushing it, really just pushing as hard as he can. Can he get Azimatter though this lap into the DRS to go? Making their way. Can he get up? It's not happening this lap. You lost too much time in that third sector there. Riley buys though. Oh wait, no, he's somehow managed something. I think Azimatter went a bit wide. Focused on the exit here. And can he get it done? Slipstream, anything? No, not close enough. He's just saving. He's saving for this next lap. Riley losing time to next Iceman ahead of him. My voice is struggling to cope right now. That's been a very fun race to watch actually. And I wasn't expecting that. It doesn't usually happen around Germany on this game. But Iviana, we missed that, got past Gazaman. Man just trying to stick one, but I don't think that's going to happen at the moment. Foggy though, he's on the mediums, but he will have to pit soon. I feel though, what tires did he start on? Yeah, he started on the hard, so he can't go mediums again, and that's what I would do if I were him. As yes, he is going to make his way to the pits. Will he go for another set of mediums? I would if I were him. Mediums have done very well there. I'm just wondering if Liam is going to get past him here. Oh, but I've missed the top fight. I'm too busy looking at blooming pit stops. I've missed the top fight, and Liam's back in the pits getting even more wing damage. Adimar's lost the position. That's huge for Aaron. Now Aaron can make his way to winning this race, hopefully. Sorry for the blue screen. I'm checking my controller charge because I really want to take this wire off. I'm having to hold it so awkwardly. But Aaron's got 4 times different, 5 times different. I feel like he's just gonna lose it after all the work he's just done. The straight line speed that Adimar has completely different to what Aaron has. Liam coming out of the pits is now going to be a lapped car very shortly. It's 6 times, almost 7 times. It seems like it's not going to happen this lap for Adimar, and next Iceman isn't going to gain as much time as he has been each lap. Closing on the braking section, he does get very close, and that's actually lost some time. He's lost about 2 times, so all the time he gains on the straight, he's lost it. He's trying to really overbrake just to keep with him, but Aaron's really just wanting to get away. 6 times difference. First sectors where Aaron's actually been struggling, I think. But we'll watch it here. He's actually going quicker, it seems, than Adimatter here. Next Iceman not gaining that lap because these two are pushing very hard, not battling anymore. But Aaron is really getting away, and I think as soon as he gets the DRS off of Liam here, he's got to push that lap where he catches Liam. He's really got to push for this lap when he catches Leon. I've said that again. I've just said that again. It's because I talked to a Leon. Right, Liam. Sorry, Liam. I shouldn't be doing that, man. My fellow Scotsman. I'm struggling here, man. I'm really struggling. But Aaron's not got the gap that he really needed to. But if he wants to maximise what he's got now, he's got to catch Liam. It's not a second just yet, but could it possibly be a second? I mean, it's a ghost car now, but you still do get DRS from it. I would say it's about a 1.6 second gap between these two. Yep, it's not got it there. So there's the grid order now. That's the way it goes, but Azimat are really pushing hard. Let's watch now the stops. Liam serving the most stops today. Gazman in P10, so not really having a great race a lot. For anybody that's under about under 6, have all kind of been done by collisions and whatnot. which is a shame. But is he close enough to a slap? No, he isn't. So it seems that Liam's decided to step up the pace and not allow the guys behind to get any DRS or slipstream. As he goes into the hairpin now. Nothing really happening at the moment, as matter is not really fighting too much. Liam's actually getting away from these guys. Seven times gap though. I feel like as soon as Aaron gets out of the DRS here, he will be gone. Let's look at penalties here. Nothing's really going on at the moment. So it's two penalties, and he's one more and off getting 3 penalties for Aaron. It's 1 penalty for Azimatter there, as he's had to step up the pace, as you can see in the time, the lap time, right there, due to Aaron making him push a lot harder. What about next section, man? Penalty, two penalties, so it's Aaron's 1 warning off getting 3, but he's on 2 the now. This is going to be a hard one to win for Aaron, really. And next Iceman to stop actually gaining. Gaps for a second, not within a second anymore. Oh, it's floating about. It's floating about. That's got that. Oh, it's really floating about. He's not in a second. He's not getting any DRS. Oh, he does. He's managed just to get DRS. Azimatter there, just getting DRS. That could have been the fight over and done with for P1 and 2. Oh, and Aaron's even messed up the hairpin. He's messed up the hairpin. He could have just had it over and done with, and he's... I don't want to say it, but he possibly just bottled it. This is kind of the only fight going on now. So we can watch this. And there's Azimatter on the right hand side this time in the straight. He doesn't usually go for the inside, he's usually on the outside and gets it done before the braking zone. So how things can change. Aaron was making Azimatter push beyond limits there, and then makes two mistakes really. Or, well, one, but really Azimatter managing to get back in the DRS is what saved that. It's what saved the big battle for B1 and 2 now. And then we have a look behind, which it's Azimatter and Aaron. What? We look behind and now it's Aaron behind Azimatter instead of Aaron in front of Azimatter. Now, well, Azimatter trying to maybe slow up the pace. I mean, it doesn't look like it. It looks like he's feel like pushing now. We got that more confident, but he goes off track there. That's lost him a lot of time that he just gained. And will Aaron get it done in this lap? He's gaining. Doesn't get it done into the hairpin, but possibly into the next maybe. Aaron's struggling here, possibly to stick up with Azimatter. I'm not too sure, but definitely what I'm sure about is now Azimatter is in the lead. Iceman is catching at a very slow pace, but is catching. Estimatus joins back and somehow, wait, he might have been in front actually before he backed it. Oh, these guys struggling with connection issues today. It's been a good lap there from Aaron. Also a good one from Iceman, who's sitting there in third. It's 3 10s. There's a great turn one, and he's in 2 10s. Is he gonna get it done here? No, he won't. He'll back out. That was a smart move. I feel like it would be quite dumb to go for a move right there, especially when the straight is just here. Now it's 3 10s, 2 10s, and it's about to be 1 10, and it's down the inside. He goes in the hairpin, but again he's letting Azimatter have the corner. But look at my time. Iceman's game there, I was saying, is about a 4 10 difference when fighting into that hairpin. So the more they fight in that hairpin, next Iceman will be right on the back of them. I mean, we're in lap 31 out of 34. I don't think there's enough time for Aaron to win this. He's got to hope for penalties. Now, at the moment, he's got the biggest disadvantage. Aaron's trying it though, down the inside, possibly into the next corner, through the fast right-hander. Is he going to get it done? No, but Iceman is almost within, or is 1/10 of being within 9 10ths, or being in the 1 second mark. Iceman's on the chart, he's really pushing, and he's in it. It's now going to be a three-man battle for the lead. In these last few laps, Aaron could have went and won this race if he just didn't lose the time where he needed to gain it. He's gaining. Is he gonna go for it though? No, not yet. As Aaron is now past Azimar, but will he fight back? Yes, he will. Round the outside as next Iceman has a little look. Let's look at next Iceman's POV as the two go side by side. The horse versus the arrow. That didn't work out. But really, the titans of this division, I would say, all fighting, or was fighting this race, and it was possibly going to be a top 6 fight of them. But now there's probably only 3 that can really win this race. Unless we see like a huge collision go on. Boris is on 30 lap old hard tyres. Well, Jesus. The man's went for the one stop and I guess it's paid off. Estiman's actually lost connection. But somehow he's there. Oh, next Iceman down the inside. Is it going to be a 1-2 for Mercedes here? Aaron cannot let this happen. He's going to fight it as much as possible. He will fight it as much as possible. His title rival right now. He cannot let him have the lead, or will have the lead over him, and he's going to lose out. He's going to miss out on the chance of even winning the race, but getting second and beating his rival. Unless he knows something on penalties, but he's trying his hardest to get past. And it's our last lap overtake that makes a difference. And it's 1-2 for Mercedes. Domination at their home track. Probably the last time we're going to see it on this game, but not the last time we'll see it in one hub. I wouldn't say that. But what a race. What a race. That was my driver of the day there. I'm going to pick 2 drivers of the day because that's what I have to do. My drivers of the day is, I would say, Norwich City and Norwich City and you know what? I'm actually going to select 3. if that's alright. But I'll see. But my three selections would be Azimatter, Aaron, and Norwich City. It was, but all their races were fantastic. Azimatter and Aaron would be for the very clean racing. Norwich City would be for his P11 up to P5, I think it was. And also his very clean racing with ST Mats in that race. In his battling, he was really going for it. But it's Azimatter that lifts the trophy in first, with his teammate in second, and Aaron missing out on beating his rival. And now that's going to, let me check. Yep, they're drawing right now in the title fight. So from 3 points of difference, it is now draw, all square between the top two. Right, well, we'll leave you all guys there. It was a great race, I really enjoyed it. But I need to go get practicing for Prestige Tier tonight. Make sure to go check out Precision Tier. That should be well into the race by probably about halfway, coming up to halfway. Then we will have in 20 minutes, or 22 minutes to be exact, Pinnacle Tier, and then an hour after that at 9:30 British Standard Time, or GMT, I don't know. We will see Prestige Tier kick off, and that's the main event of every Friday for really PS4 F1. But hope you guys all enjoyed tonight's race. I really enjoyed it. It was amazing to watch, and let's be honest, great driving from all the drivers, and I hope to see that in the next race. I don't know what race is next. I have a feeling it's like Hungary or something like that, but we will have to see. But thanks all for watching, and see you later.